It's a very simple model. For those of you that are here the first time, or you've heard of sudharop for the first time, we are raising funds in the US, Toronto, London, Portugal, Australia, around the world. People have donated money. In the last 9 years, and I believe in full transparency, accountability, we have raised over 1.5 crores, and we probably dispersed those funds to Goa and Goans. I think we had some at the bank, but most of it has been dispersed. The good news is, looking ahead, the word has spread around and more people are interested in connecting with Goa. So there's two things I believe we've been successful at. One is we have engaged the expat Goan with the local Goan. So local individuals, groups, activities, now we can support, even though we have only 1 foot in Goa and 1 foot in whichever other country we're at. That has been a significant achievement because there used to be a disconnect between the expat Goan and the local Goan. And I believe the second area we've been successful is that locally now, and this may or may not have been, I don't want to take credit when none is due, but local NGOs now sometimes at least work together through us. So we have gotten some efficiencies there where we work on common projects and we facilitate those projects which otherwise would not get off the ground. So my main goal here this evening is to first thank all of you for your past support and your future support, and thank our Goa team and welcome you. I know we have a wonderful program put together. I would be remiss if I did acknowledge our first treasurer, Blasco from California. He was also on our first Goa Sudharop board 9 years ago. So, and we have wonderful people that over the years, you know, come to us as like an umbrella organization. If you look tonight at the awards we have, they're from various groups. Education, environmental, seniors, disabled. We don't really have any limit. We're here to work with any group that wants to work with us, consistent with our aim and mission. So with that in mind, keeping that we are a group of hopeful people, optimistic, and we know what the future is like, which is our youth, I'm proud to announce that the 2009 theme we have chosen is the Year of Youth. So last year we focused on education, environmental, the previous year, seniors, children, but 2009 youth. And for any of you who are pessimistic or do not believe in Goa, all you have to do is talk to any of the youth, like we saw them up here this evening, meet them, and you will be as inspired as we are. So we are very hopeful. This is going to be a banner year, and I want to thank you in advance for all your support. Thank you.
Goa Sudharop in the US that motivates us to volunteer here. We now begin with the presentation of the awards. When your name is announced, kindly come up on stage to collect your awards. We begin with the awards for education. Professor Venkatesh Balikar. Professor Balikar has a very impressive biodata. He is presently principal of Sri Damodar Higher Secondary School of Science, Malgaon. He is on several executive committees and advisory boards in the field of education. He is a member of the Integrated Education Council, responsible to draft and monitor policy of education of our state. He is the chairman of the Commerce Super School Complex. He received an award from the Government of Goa as the Best Teacher in the year 1996 and the Government of India National Award for the Best Teacher in 2008. Would you like to share your thoughts with us?
Chief guest of this program, George Pinto, Goa representative Ibonio, members and well-wishers of Goa Sudharop. I thank Goa Sudharop for this recognition. I know this organization under the able leadership of Ibonio is doing good work in our state. I had the privilege of attending about 2 programs this year, very meaningful programs. You know, if you talk of our country in general and Goa in particular, we are very good planners, but at the same time very bad implementers. And I feel that is the reason why there is a need of active and alert voluntary organizations like Goa Sudharop. You may be knowing that we have accepted democratic form of government under the condition that by 1960 we will be 100% literate. But you know, in the year 2008 also, we are hardly 65% literate. And I did not tell you illiteracy and poverty, this is a very vicious cycle, and of which, you know, offshoots are very bad. One is the population explosion. We were about 34 crores in the year 1947. We are today touching about 120 crores. And human trafficking, this is one very bad aspect, where especially our children also suffer. You know, our government of India now have definitely a plan in the form of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. The very meaning of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is education to all, up to the standard 8, quality education to all. But when we look at the implementers using this money to distribute bicycles, also to those who never use those bicycles, who have never traveled any mode of transport other than private car, getting this money. You know, this is misuse of money. And I think for this reason I say that we need alert and active voluntary organizations like Goa Sudharop. One positive point, a silver lining, as George Pinto has said, is India is a young country. As compared to many other nations, India is a young country. We have maximum population below the age of 40 years. And I am very happy to hear that Goa Sudharop has announced the year 2009 as the year for youth. And I strongly believe if our education system and the voluntary organizations like Goa Sudharop direct the energy of these youth in the positive direction, it won't take more time for our country to be a developed country, to be a country where all people will be happy to live. Once again, I thank you all, and especially our Ivanio and George Pinto for this recognition. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Gupta. Was an essay competition for heads of schools, and the topic was Education in Goa, What is Needed. The first prize was won by Mr. Celso Dias, headmaster of Our Lady of Sudharop School, Nagoa, Verna. He presented the cash award of rupees 8,000. This Rocks High School, Baby. The cash award is rupees 6,500. The third prize was won by Ms. Charlotte Fagado, headmistress of Deep Bihar Primary School, Bhagwa, Goa. The cash award is rupees 5,000. Two scholarships have been awarded to financially deserving and meritorious children. An award of rupees 5,000 to Ms. Pratima Bikru Velib from Government High School, Kepen. An award of rupees 5,000 to student Ashley Rodriguez of Gutti, Salsel.